We live. That was a fast trip. All right, let's see what's going on tonight, guys. Looks like I got 2 people in here. Welcome to the chat. Hit that thumbs up for me. Hit that thumbs up for me. Whoop. Well, I did have 2. Oh, now I ain't got nobody. Y'all come on back now, yeah? Well, I guess I'm going to have to sit here and talk to myself. I just walked in the house. I wasn't even sure I was going to get this live stream out tonight. It was Bank a Bunch. What's going on? Small Water Charters. What's up, John? You're lurking. M&A Outfitters. What's going on, buddy? I ain't seen you in a while. Y'all doing all right? Didn't think I was going to make it. I ended up having to work to almost 7, and I was about an hour away from the house. So I punched a button and hit the gas and came in here and just got everything set up. Hope everybody's doing well tonight. Hope everybody had a good weekend. I had the weekend off. I had a good weekend. You edit today, you got a computer screen headache. Yeah, I get those all the time. I had a pretty good weekend. It was my grandson. Hey, Joe. It was my grandson's 2nd birthday. And so we did his birthday on Saturday and had a good time with a lot of the family and in-laws and whatnot. And then Sunday, I chilled. I didn't do no. Well, I take that back. I did edit. I had to re-edit the video I put out today and the Beating a Bunch kennels. I had to re-edit that. That thing, if I'd have put everything in there, it'd have been a well over 20 minutes. So I had to condense it down a little bit and put some stuff in there. M&A, I'll let him know. Fins and Fire, what's up? Yeah, I know, John. We talked about that a while back. But so that was my weekend, and I just edited a couple of videos. So, Tina, how you doing? Oh, it's Jake. Okay. Whew. Daniel Miles. Where'd you go, Daniel? Did you hit a WMA or Laura the Explorer? How you doing? And no, Laura, I'm not going to be talking about that Facebook went down today and Instagram and all that. But they did go down. Yeah, I was looking at Facebook earlier today, and then all of a sudden it just went poof. Went to Oakley. Did y'all see any birds, or is there still a good enough amount of birds there? I haven't been this year to down there. Anti, what's up? Apparently not all were affected. Tom Keldridge, what's going on, bud? I'm glad y'all can make it in tonight. Well, it's Monday Night Live, so we're just going to talk about whatever. Throw something up there. You saw some big ducks yesterday while fishing in Oklahoma. Awesome. Well, I am actually surprised that we have so many ladies that are in the house tonight. And the reason I say is because my wife is in the other room, and undoubtedly the Magic Mike tour is in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and they're doing something live on TV tonight. And when I came in, first thing she asked was, "Are you doing a live stream?" And I said, "Yeah." She goes, "Good. Get out of the living room. I'm watching Magic Mike." It was okay, but didn't see them about 4. M&A Outfitter. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Please send my condolences. M&A. Please send my condolences. So my wife's in there cooking supper and watching Magic Mike, so I don't have a clue to what my supper's going to look like tonight, if I get any. But I guarantee she won't be paying attention to me. Yeah, I haven't been in the woods or done anything since I got back from Kentucky. Hey, not a problem, brother. Thanks for stopping in. You take care of what needs to be taken care of. I haven't been doing anything as far as outside. I got back from Kentucky and went straight back to work. All right, Daniel, not a problem. Well, they're doing a live concert, a live show or something, I think, tonight. Just get me out in the room and say, go do your live stream. But I haven't done much of anything tonight or anything this week. Outdoors. Got back from Kentucky and have been busy at work. Actually, my boat's in the shop. I think a day or two after I got back, I put it in the shop. Frontier Survival, what's going on? If you look at a Go Devil on the surface drives, where the shaft comes out almost up to the prop, there's a bearing and a bushing, and the bushing's gone bad. Last time I went hunting for the early teal season here, it started making some noise. Been beyond, what's going on? Wolves Den Outdoors, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. So I had to take the boat to the shop I wasn't going to tear it all apart myself. And so I took it over to a buddy of mine who works on those things, and hopefully I'll get it back by next week. Next weekend, you almost took a trip to Missouri. Wow, what's going on in Missouri? What's going on in there, Tom? Everybody in here is pretty acquainted. Rattle trap fishing, what's going on? How you doing? So, yeah, I got my boat back to the shop. Hopefully, I'll get it back next weekend. And then Saturday, this coming Saturday, for those of y'all who are in South Carolina and don't know, but all right, Tom Kelch says, my daughter was in an accident. She's fine and home now. Praise the Lord on that, buddy. I'm glad everything worked out. Is she back home with y'all, or she's back home in Missouri? So anyway, if you don't know, if you're from South Carolina or close to it, next Saturday, October 6th, in Summerton, 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 South Carolina, they're going to have their annual Duck Fest. They did not have it last year because of COVID. There will be some. She's back home with y'all. Great, Tom. There will be a duck calling contest there. They have been throughout the last. They've had a bass fishing tournament, some other things like that. But they're going to have the duck calling contest on Saturday. They're going to have quite a few little exhibits. Some vendors are going to be there. It's not very huge. Summerton, if you don't know, is a very small town. I used to work there many years ago. But they're going to have the little. They're going to have the Duck Fest. So you're going to have probably some call maker and whatnot. They're going to be there. Maybe a few others. Have some little food carts and stuff like that set up. You can get you something to eat. But the big thing is the duck calling contest, which will be held Saturday. So if y'all are in the area, I know not everybody. I know Daniel is in South Carolina. I know Laura, you're from South Carolina. Y'all. I'll be there. I'll be there with my wife, and we'll be walking around. I'm gonna be doing some videoing of the duck calling contest and some other things, probably. So y'all come on down if you get a chance. Should be a good time. You get to see some country you might not have seen before. So, does Ducks Unlimited still do the auto festivals? Well, they haven't been doing any here. I mean, they still do their little banquets from around the country. I know that. I haven't been to a DU banquet in years. Tom, supporting Ducks Unlimited or Delta or any of them. But Raymond, how you doing? But I have a hard time going to the banquets. It turns into a drinking fest, if you know what I mean. And I just don't want to be around it. I know a lot of guys that do, but I just personally don't want to be around it, but I'll support them in other ways. Waters, how you doing? I used to be on the committee here in my hometown years and years ago, and all they wanted to do was at that time all they wanted to do was the banquet. Nobody wanted to do anything else, and to get them to do other things, have youth days and whatnot. Hang on one second. Waters, how you doing? I may have said hello, and I can't remember. If I have missed you out of some weird reason, shout out at me again, and I'll shout back at you. But I hope. Let's see here. Wednesday. My next video will come out on. Will be another video on when I was out in Kentucky. I think it'll be the goose hunt that we were on. So y'all be looking for that. That'll come out Wednesday. Have I done any deer hunting this year? Nope, I sure have not. Water. I don't deer hunt that much, although I do enjoy it, but I just haven't done any that much. And when it's so daggum hot down here and humid, I just hate to be in a deer stand swatting mosquitoes, and I just can't stand it. I like to kind of go about mid-October. Once it starts, hopefully starts to cool down. So let's see here. Shiner guy, what's up, Rob? Glad you could join us, man. So I just don't deer hunt that much. I like to deer hunt. I love deer meat. I don't have many places to deer hunt other than public land, and it just gets a little frustrating. And as much as I'm frustrated enough with public duck water, and I'm always scouting and to start to try to scout for deer in the short time frame that I like to hunt, because from mid-October to mid-November, I'll deer hunt, and then duck season starts around Thanksgiving. You got about a week then, and then it starts back up about mid-December. So I only get very short time to hunt. So I do have a couple of pieces of private property I got stands on. So I just kind of go there when I get a chance, usually in the afternoon or something. I've got tags. I've got deer tags. I bought them. I got them. I even bought some extra tags, helped thin the herd on one piece of property. Yeah, Raymond, our starts in September 1st and runs to January 1st. So, yeah, work does get in the way of a lot of things. But kind of my niche is I'm fairly specific with it as far as duck hunting goes. Um, so I'd rather I mean I know this may sound funny to a lot of people, but I have enough people that I can always get deer meat from. I mean, it's just crazy. Um, I can always get deer meat. Always. It is never a problem for me. Never has been. Although I do like to harvest them myself, I like to clean them myself, I like to process them myself. But I mean, getting deer meat is never been a problem ever. I got a buddy of mine that I only take on a couple of duck hunts a year, and he fills my freezer up with deer meat. You know, I do a lot of work on his guns and whatnot when they need deep cleaning. So that's usually how the little barter goes. Um, Not that I can't do it myself. It's just I don't have a lot of time, and the weather usually is better when you're at work. You got that right, Bo. But if y'all haven't seen Water Swatter's new video that came out today, man, y'all need to take a look at it. He put a smackdown on a little nanny one afternoon. He put the smack on her. And there ain't nothing wrong with a nanny. So what's anybody else been doing? Anybody been doing any hunting? I know that up north, up in Minnesota, in those areas, duck season has started. Any you guys up there doing any duck hunting? I know Water Swatter's he's starting deer hunt, so he's doing that. I know Shiner guy does a lot of fishing, so anybody else able to hunt? You figured out how to keep work from interfering, you just quit work. Well, buddy, if I had your money, I would. I don't think I'll ever be able to quit work totally. So, see how you doing? You make it on my looks. Listen, 2 weeks and y'all get to go to the mountains. Awesome. Monica, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Everybody's in here saying hey to everybody. Yeah, that's what's going on with me. Right now it's just work, 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 work. Took a week off, and um, when I take a vacation, I don't get if I don't work, I don't get paid, kind of thing. So I took a week and went out to Kentucky and shot some ducks and doves and geese and whatnot, and so I got to get back to work and start making some money. You crazy, John. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining at all, guys. At all. I'm sorry. I had to answer a text. My wife just texted me. She told me that it was ready. So, but I'm not complaining about anything. I mean, it is what it is. If we want, you got to pay to play in this game. So, so what I've been doing is I've been getting back to work, and but I'm trying to edit videos from that. I got a lot of video from Kentucky, so I hope y'all like it when it gets all out. I'll be having, like I said, I'll have one video that'll come out on Wednesday. Get that going. You got that right, John. But it's like I said, it is what it is. You got to do your thing, and you got to get it right. And my thing is duck hunting, so I got to get ready for the next hunt trip. Well, thanks, Tom. I appreciate that. Yeah, we did that. We actually did that the day I was leaving, and the turkeys that you saw, the little flash by with the turkeys, they were actually, I was actually where Jay works, and they were in the back of where Jay works, hanging out. It's great. He's got them everywhere. Oh, you need to let me know if they're there come November. When does y'all's duck season start? Whoa, check that out. Well, Monica, thank you so much in honor of Mark, who you're missing a lot. Well, keep honoring him. Yeah, I miss Mark a lot. That's funny. Oh, well, thank you, Monica. I appreciate that. Oh, that's funny. John, when do y'all's regular duck season start? Do you know? Tom started started Saturday. Tom, have you been yet? Have you had a chance to go? Or are you going? John said, I don't know. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, ours won't start again to Thanksgiving week. You haven't gone in about 4 years. Ouch. That airboat on your video was covered in reeds. He looked like he'd been hunting, or maybe he's going to go cut it to brush up his blinds. Huh. Hurry back. Yeah, my dinner's ready too. I may have to go and fix a plate and come back in here and talk to y'all. I might do that here in a minute. Go fix me a plate and then come back here and sit with y'all. November 20th through the 28th, and again in December, already had early teal and wood duck season in Florida in September. Yes, I knew y'all already had one, Shiner, in the September season. I want to get down to Florida and hunt, especially if I get a chance at those whistlers. I mean, seriously, if I had a solid chance at getting into those, that's well, that's cool, Joe. You're fishing on a bombing range. John, step back, computer. John, just step back from the computer. It's going to be okay. I saw it. I saw the signs too. I was waiting for something to explode. Mm. Just step back, John. Just step back from the computer, man. Put it down, step back. It'll be all right. We'll take care of you. Oh, goodness. Oh, me. Oh, that's funny. Not cans with strings, that's swingers. Mm. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go fix me a plate of supper. I'm going to come back. Y'all stay right where you're at. I ain't going nowhere. John, stay away from the keyboard. Stay away from my fish. I know you want them. And I will be right back. Give me just about 2 or 3 minutes to get my supper on the plate. One way to get watch hours. Yes, it is. All right, so I don't know if y'all can see this. Let's see if I can pull this down. Can y'all see that? Homemade mashed potatoes, pork loin, roasted carrots. Mud Tramp, how you doing? Section 8. All right, Evan, you take care, man, and send our condolences, please. Small world for fat people. Ain't that the truth? Hey, I do my best, Anti. Y'all have to excuse me. I have worked all day. I am tired. I am hungry. Oh. You shot a dove on Saturday off for what? Okay, I got you now, Tom. And as far as sweet tea goes, it's a cup of sugar per 2 gallons of tea. I've always done it that way. If I have a 2 gallon jug, it's a cup of sugar. John's going after peacocks. Try not to say that when your mouth is full. It sounds weird. 2 cups for 1 gallon. That's drinking syrup. I couldn't do that. Ain't that the truth, Tom? Oh, listen, I like my tea sweet too, but I don't like 2 cups in it. I actually don't know what my wife buys anymore. All right, Tom, I appreciate you coming in, buddy. I know you probably got a early morning. If you ain't first, you last. Ain't that the truth? Well, I will tell you something right now, Anti. This is good. This is real good. It's it was a little pork loin that my wife did. It had I think the seasoning on top was some paprika, a little brown sugar, and else. And then she made a little homemade barbecue sauce to go with it. Dunlap, how you doing? Yeah, I'm eating supper now too, Dunlap. So go right ahead. You got enough room in that cooler, John, for 4 gallons of tea? I am a very picky eater. I'm actually am. I am very picky, actually. There's only a few things in the world that I will not eat. Picking it up and shoveling it down. Make room? Okay. Goodness. Am I talking to Jay or Jake? All right, man. And that's some long driving, bro. Hey, what? The way she cooks it, it doesn't need to be wrapped in bacon, buddy. This thing is tender, 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 tender. How many dogs y'all pick up, Jay? Well, hello, Becca. I seen you in here doing a little bit of work. Drop 3. Great. Goodness. Well, Sunfish Assassin, I appreciate you coming in and stopping in for a little bit, buddy. Thank you for coming in. And I promise I'll get back to talking here in a minute. I just got to finish this up. Kyle, Dark 30 Outdoors. How you doing, bud? You were looking for me earlier? Wow, where'd you need? Do you need something? Did you send me a message or something, Kyle? I don't recall getting one. All right. If y'all need to get in touch with him now, you look at my video that I posted today. All information's in there. Oh, you were looking for me here. Oh, okay. Saw a lot of geese in the Indiana cornfield. Well, that's good. Yeah, really. There's a lot of good channels on tonight. I was on Big Matt's channel earlier while he was doing his live while I was finishing up work. Had a lot of good channels that were going live tonight. Yeah, you don't put bananas in my I've been trying to read all that while you're. You don't put a banana in my boat. Oh, dadgummit. Hang on, my computer's wanting to do stupid stuff. They do when they look up, John. You know those fish look up at you. That's why you cast so far. That's why you got to cast way out there and drag it back. That is not even a thought I want in my head right now. That's right. Not necessarily the fish. Boat might fail. might sink, you fall out. There's all kind of reasons. I know one fisherman that he loved banana. He loved to eat bananas. He took them, and he always had them with him. And he went fishing one day and had a bunch of bananas in his boat he was going to eat later on. And he put in down at one of the landings, and we ain't seen him since. We don't know where he's at. And that's been about 20 years ago. So nope, you don't put bananas in my boat. Please don't, John. Please, whatever you do, don't. I do not want that. You already sent me one disturbing picture. Okay, I don't need you sending me any more. 52 days till duck season. You found some steel. I'm able to buy 5 boxes at one time. Yeah, but you sent me a lot of pictures. You only sent me one disturbing picture. That was a disturbing picture of an individual getting into a pickup truck, and that was very disturbing. So, three boxes at Cabela's and 2 boxes at the Sportsman. Well, I'm pretty good right now. I actually did not shoot as much as I thought I did when I was out there. But I've done figured it out, Jay. Here's what you do: is you go out and buy yourself a 16 gauge. Buy a couple boxes, take with you. Give your boys 1 box a piece for the 12 and the 20. And after about 10 minutes after they finish shooting and they're looking for more shells, all the ducks are yours. Because Jake asked me, he said, "Let me borrow some shells." I said, "Jake, I'm sorry, I'm shooting a 16 gauge." No, I can tell you now, and that was disturbing on both accounts. He even said that was disturbing. I spent 6 years in the Marine Corps and 20 years as a police officer. I have seen some disturbing things, and that one was very disturbing. So, what's up? How you doing? Welcome into the channel. Yes, sir. Got one sitting in my gun cabinet. 16 gauge standard Browning. No, it did not excite me. It excited you because you couldn't wait to send me the picture. you need to do. You need to give that to JV. You had a tape measure out. Yeah, the one from the gas. Yeah, that's what it was. I bet he did stand behind. You stood behind him. I bet you did. I just wondered if your ponytail was swishing when you were looking at him. They Sunfish, there's some good guns, Bo. They really are. I got one. There he is, outdoors with Big Matt. What's going on, buddy? Like it? But the question, John, was your tail, was it swishing back and forth like a cat's tail right before it gets ready to pounce on a mouse? That's what I want to know. It stands up like a skunk tail. I can see it. Whack. Well, thanks, Suey. I appreciate it. I got to start thinking about another Christmas video. Oh, what I'm gonna do this year? Pepe Liffy. Uh, make sure you spell that right because I looked at it wrong. Just saying. Oh goodness. Ain't we all? Ain't we all? Oh my goodness. What time of day were they hitting it, Jay? We went there that afternoon and we didn't see anything flying. We had something to do. And well, we didn't see them in the afternoon. They're just hitting it for a morning feed. It was in the evening. Wow. Did they hit it? Did they hit after shooting hours? Oh, goodness. Oh, really? Okay. I wonder what would have been spooking them. You didn't have a coyote or anything running through there, did you? That you don't, or other dogs? Hmm. All right. I'm sitting there trying to catch up with a little bit of the chat here. Uh, yeah, I'm just wondering what was spooking them. If you were over at the barn, that's a good. How about the doves? Y'all still got the doves coming in there? They should be in there almost every afternoon, every day. They smell death. I mean, we saw. If we had some dove shells, we'd have probably shot a limit of doves when we were out there. But we didn't have any dove shells, and we were just set up for the ducks that afternoon. Well, that'd be good. It's reaping time, huh? When is y'all's when does the duck season come back in, Jay? Thanksgiving season? Hurry back to see. Well, my side, how you doing, bud? I didn't see you come in. I appreciate it. Whoop. Thank you so much. It might buy, dude. I don't even know. I don't even know what the exchange rate is. And I appreciate it. Well, John, how y'all doing on charters? Y'all got people coming down to see you, or has it been kind of slow? Yeah, it's happened a time or two. Yeah, my side. That one. Wait a minute. That one right there is 14 pounds, 13 ounces, and that one right there is right at 6. Well, that's cool, man. Yeah, you know better than that. I caught them in South Carolina Donkey Land. Actually, the 6 pounder. Um, if you ever get a chance to fish down in Russellville, down on the lower lake on Lake Tree, that's where I caught that one. The big one, is from uh, our pond that we got. Hurry back, Monica. No, you didn't? Okay. I didn't know if you ever had a chance to fish down there or not. Maybe some good fish came out of there. Let's see here. What do we got here? Yes, I've got a lot of their calls. I've got I got a lot of their calls, and I like every one of them. I think Duck Commander makes a call. Let's see here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13. I got maybe 3 of their calls. My favorite, well, other than our pond, because it's just a great little pond to have, the Santee Cooper Lakes, both Lake Marion and Lake Moultrie. Um, um, there's a lot of places. I like to fish up in the swamp. I like to fish the flats. Just depending on what time of year. Yeah, my side, I got a lot of calls. But I do have some others that I use constantly. Um, they make really good calls. I kind of collect calls as well, so sometimes I'll buy a call, not because of the way it sounds, but the way it looks, the design of it, or what it's made out of, and then I just put it on my board back here. But as far as where I like Lake Marion, Lake Moultrie, bass, brim, crappie. I don't catfish. Um, Not to say I've never have. I like to move around too much. I like to bass fish. Uh, even when I'm even when I'm getting even when I'm I like to just move. I like to bounce around and bump trees and brush piles and whatnot. So I'm always moving when I'm fishing. So just don't catfish that often. Say that one more time. Shake a half bottle of pain pills. Tweaker call a buddy in prison. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, my side, there's a totally difference in how knowing how to blow a call and then how to call ducks. Um, I can teach you to blow a call. Very, very simple, very, very easy. You just need to practice. But how to call ducks, you got to be able to read what those ducks are doing while they're flying and what they're doing. And that's the hard part. And for a lot of people, especially in my state, now I've hunted all over, but in my state, there's very few ducks anymore, and you just don't get that opportunity to be able to work ducks like years ago. Um, so you know, but you got to learn how to read them and what they're doing, how they're reacting when you hit them with a certain call, and how to bring it back down or bring it back up and go difference. But learning how to blow a call, it just takes a lot. It takes practice, man. It just takes practice. Always have your duck calls with you when you get in your car or truck or whatever to go to work in your truck. You know, if you got a small, if you're close to a town that's got a city park or something on it, take your calls, go sit on the bench and listen to what they're doing, and then just try to imitate it. But if you don't, do you have calls already, or you don't have any? If All right, John, you take care of yourself, buddy. Appreciate you coming in, man. Always a pleasure to see you in the chat. You kind of liven things up. I appreciate it. If you have, if you know, it's just all about practice. My side. That's what it's all it is. Yeah, blown. You know, like I said, what do you have? What kind of duck call do you have? You know the name, the brand name. Oh yeah, you'll get mallards. Mallards. If you set out a goose spread, you, one of the tricks I do, really open water, double reed delta waterfowl. Okay, one of the tricks that I use when I'm duck hunting, if I'm on open water, is I'll put some goose decoys out amongst my spread of ducks. Number one, they can be seen further, and mallards will actually light in with geese. Geese will not light with duck decoys, or they won't light into a duck spread, but ducks will light into a goose spread. I used to, I don't know if I still got it or not, to have one of those Delta waterfowl calls that I got at a banquet or something. I think I gave it to somebody. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Buck Garner or either Echo built calls for Delta at one time or another. Don't hold me to that, but I think they did. That calls. Yours is probably either it's a molded call, more than likely. So probably made out of polycarbonate material, molded. Woods and Water, Kentucky. What's going on, bud? Welcome. Appreciate you coming in. Black plastic. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. It's a how, if you mess around with it, being double reed, you probably need to change a cork out or something, or clean your reeds up. But you can make them sound really good. Being a double reed, it takes less air to blow. It's a great call to learn on. Don't worry yourself too much with a feed chuckle. Just get your basic quack down. That's what I tell everybody. Don't worry about the high balls or the comeback calls or the feed chuckles yet. Just worry about getting the basic quack, because from the basic, get everything done. But this is a Duck Commander. This is called the old Raspy. I don't even know if he makes these anymore, But just get your basic quack. And don't worry. If you're worried about a feed chuckle, I'm quite sure this is probably what you probably do. I do that call. I very seldom do that anymore. I know the premise behind it is you want to sound like a bunch of ducks that are feeding, but you only got one call. And if you have 2 or 3 people doing what I'm getting ready to do, it'll sound like a lot of ducks. And it's just basic quacks, and you just kind of speed it up just a tad bit. After 5, what's up, man? So, just worry about a basic quack. Well, Cody's down from his stand, so that means nothing ate him. Awesome. Zero, huh? Go screenshot that. Yeah, you like that. Just get your basic quack and practice with that for a while. And okay, bud. But like I said, just practice, and well, I can tell you this. I know that this call sounds terrible. I'm in a room, and it just the way it reverbs off the walls and stuff, it doesn't sound natural. Even when I'm outside calling and I'm videoing, it still sounds. All right, buddy, hurry back. It sounds a little weird. At least it does to me. But when I'm in the woods and I'm in the swamp, that's when it sounds perfect for me. But just make sure that when you call in, that you don't grunt into the call. And what I'm talking about is this. If you can hear this, you hear this is a straight quack. No, nothing. Okay, there's no grunting in there. But if you grunt into it, can you hear that grunt right before? All right, bud, not a problem. So try not to grunt into it. Just blow, from your diaphragm and up and up and out without grunting. Just just practice that over and over and over and over and over. Believe it or not, that basic quack is most underutilized call. And I mean, they hear everything. They hear them high balls and they hear them comebacks all the time, and they hear that machine gun feed chuckle. Just tone it down to a basic quack. You could have a bad habit. I don't know. I have to hear you. Yeah, I grunt into my goose calls. They're over there somewhere. All right, I'll probably listen to it a little bit later on tonight, if that's okay. Because when I'm done here, I've got some work to do before I go to bed. Let's do it then. You always have ducks around you when you're not duck hunting and when you're trying to do something else. And when you're trying to duck hunt, you don't have any around you. Yeah, I'll listen to it a little bit later tonight. Like I said, I've got some work to do when I get off of here tonight. And then before I crash out. Did you send it to my email or how'd you send it so I know where to look for it? I'm sorry, man. I got a lot. I'm going to finish this up here in a little bit and then I've got some work to do. It's been I literally got off work, drove an hour. I don't know what, bud. Big right now. Well, that's when you should be out there right now. No, there's no link that came in my side. If it's 15 seconds, see if you can just put it. Send me an email. It's be in my about page. All righty. If it doesn't go there, hit me up on. If you can't email it, try to send me a message through Facebook. Woods and Waters. That's all I do here in South Carolina. On occasion, I have some private property that I can hunt. On occasion, But most everything I do is public water. Now, when I was in Kentucky with Jay Binknell, we were hunting private property there. That's when I was out in Kentucky hunting with them. Um, but generally, when I hunt around here, I generally hunt. Oh, it's still down. I thought it came back up. All right. But generally, I hunt public water. All right. Anti, get ready because this Cody just sent me a picture of the bear. Hope you saw that. What's going on, Andy? Late to the party? Yeah, I've only got a few more minutes. I'm probably going to be calling it quits tonight early, just because I still have some work to do from work that I got to get done tonight.
All right, here's a quack. Here's the feed chuckle. Bam.
All right, buddy. All right, so I got it. I don't know if you heard me listening to it. All right, so you're quack. You're blowing straight air. You're not doing it coming up from your diaphragm. That's why it sounds so um, hollow. Okay. So what you need to do is you need to force that air up. And what I'm going to tell you to do is say, get your tongue to the roof of your mouth, and you can say 10, 10, 10, 10. You know, anything that gets your tongue to the roof of your mouth, 10. The roof of the mouth. So get that tongue to the roof of your mouth. As you start to blow, keep your hand closed, and then open it right at the end. So it's gonna that's I hope that makes sense to you. But the reason your quack is sounding kind of hollow, and that's because you're blowing straight air. Your feed chuckle. All right, you got a lot of work to do. That's what I'm saying. Don't even worry about the feed chuckle. Do like I said, don't even worry about that feed chuckle right now. Just get your basic quack down. The feed chuckle, you need a lot of work to it and a lot of practice. You're trying to rush it. Don't don't worry about all those other calls. Don't worry about it. Just do the basic. Just don't like on a. I'm gonna really upset my wife here in a minute, and it's all your fault. All right, so on a goose call, you're blowing, okay? So you're filling your cheeks full of air. Okay, so what you're trying to do with a duck call is you're trying to blow it like a goose call. So take your goose calls, throw them away. A duck call. You don't want to fill your cheeks up with air. You want to push air from your diaphragm from down below and come up. So you're just blowing that air. So what you're doing, what it sounds like you're doing, is, I don't know how well you can see this, but watch my cheeks and how I just blow straight air. That's what you're doing. Okay. Tighten these muscles up. Okay. And blow, come up, putting that tongue to the roof of your mouth. And then bring that air up through the call, making a single quack. Okay. Now there's a lot of schools of thought on calling geese. A lot of people put the call straight to their lips, like I'm stuck. Okay. All right. With a duck call, you want to put it up to your mouth like you're getting a Pepsi Cola. All right. So it's kind of put it at the bottom and then roll up. Okay. And when you do that, it's right here and then roll it up to right there. And I'm going to reverse this call. Okay. So when I bring it back, yeah, y'all got some decent ideas. Thanks, my side, for that. Yeah, I'm surprised she ain't in here banging on the door telling me to be quiet. But like Smoking Barrel said earlier, small steps, baby steps. Again, worry about that. You're trying to blow straight air. I can hear it. And you're just trying to blow straight air. And you can't. You got to bring it up from your diaphragm. But just practice, man. Just practice. But I'll tell you what you need to do. Oh. All right. This is it's a 6-in-1 whistle. This is from Duck Commander. I've done a lot of these videos, man. So just go back into my archives and look for them. But this is a whistle. You can do a lot of different calls with this whistle. You can do a pintail whistle with it, a pintail call. You can do a widgeon call. You can do a teal call, and you can actually do a mallard drake call with this. And you really can't go wrong with the whistle. Once you finally figure out how to do it, you can't go wrong with blowing a whistle. It's almost like a confidence call to a lot of ducks. So get you a double reed duck call to start off with, and then get you a whistle. But like I said, when blowing goose calls and whatnot, you don't really need. It's totally different calling. So it's something that's totally different. Any other questions? Yeah, I after you told me you blew a goose call, and after what I heard you doing, it is exactly right. You're trying to blow your air like you would blow a goose call. But like I said, man, just do the single quack, and practice that for about a week, and send me another. I mean, I love getting emails like that, man. I mean, I really do. If you have questions, send them, put them in an email, and I'll bring them up on when we do the In the Blind series on Wednesday nights. Is when I love to answer questions like that. Living him in, what's going on? Whoa, Mark got an elk. Okay, any more questions? Any more? Going once, going twice. All right, guys, because I'm gonna shut this down. Appreciate that, Cecilia. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this down tonight. I've got some work I've got to do for actual work. So I need to get that done. Oh, no worries. No worries. But listen, y'all have a great night. Thanks for coming in. Monica, send our congratulations to Mark for us. And again, don't forget Kentucky Hunt coming out on Wednesday night. Wednesday morning. And then I'll be doing In the Blind series, live streaming Wednesday night. So we will see y'all then. Y'all take care. Y'all have a great night. And we'll see y'all next time on Daddy Duck 365.